And West Georgia, welcome back to Dr. Don's Weather. We continue to watch the forecast for you across Randolph County and particularly the Woodland area this afternoon as we get ready for the Vern Fest 2022, which will take place this evening at Warren Sewell Field in Woodland, Alabama. Gates open at 5. Show starts at 7 p.m. Little Texas is on stage doing a sound check. And look, we got Mayor Scott and Jamie Dukas on stage with Little Texas. How cool is that, guys?
Totally awesome. I never dreamed that this would happen. This is a banner day for me.
This is a great day. We're gonna fix to get everything going. The music will be cranking up here in a few minutes. A little bit of the sound and the speakers are going up. So we'll be live doing some sound check here in just a little bit.
That is fantastic. Now, we've already had a shower or two come through. We've got another one that's about to move through right now. This one may be a little bit heavier than the one you had a few minutes ago. And we're also seeing a couple of strokes of lightning out of this particular storm as well. So you guys be careful. This storm is intensifying, but it shouldn't hang around long. This one should move on out pretty quick. So probably another 15, 20, 25 minutes or so. The one that's moving into Woodland right now should move on out of that area.
Wonderful.
Good. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit right now. So.
You can just about walk between the raindrops right now.
Those big old fat ones.
Absolutely.
Like me. All right. So all right. So you guys are just like y'all are like kids in a candy shop here. You were just backstage with Little Texas, and I understand they were playing with an antique Evel Knievel wind-up toy that jumps a ramp.
It must be the thing. Yeah, it must be it's a thing for them. One of the guys has got it. He takes it everywhere they go, and they take some YouTube videos of it, before the show and just playing around, just having a good time.
So we got a link to it on YouTube. Maybe Dr. Don can share that link as well, and show what's going on. It's pretty cool. It jumped the entire gator. So pretty exciting stuff out here.
All right, so the gates open at 5 o'clock, so folks can come on out and get ready and then come on in at 5 o'clock and take their seats. I'm assuming those folks who have the table seats have got reserved seating. Is that correct?
That's right.
Right.
We get tickets at the gate.
Yeah, you
Get
can get
tickets
tickets available. This little shower, it looks like it may pass. Give us a time frame, Don, about when that'll pass.
Yeah, I think we're looking at this particular shower will be gone in probably 30 minutes or so. And then we're going to continue to watch downstream. We have more showers forming down around Wadley. But the showers down in the Wadley, Daviston, Newside area are moving due north. So it's just going to be one of those afternoons, guys. I mean, you literally, when we come to you live, we'll see what it's doing. It's not going to rain the entire afternoon solid. There's just going to be scattered showers from time to time, and we're hoping that that Mother Nature will get all this out of her system before we start the show this evening at 7 o'clock.
That'd be great.
Absolutely. It's comfortable, it's cool. I'm not sweating anymore. It's nice out here.
Well, that's
Great
the
day.
one.
Perfect timing.
That's the one good thing. It's going to cool things off a little bit. And as the atmosphere cools down with these showers, it's going to be harder and harder for more storms to form as we go throughout the day. So that's a good thing, too. It'll get that humidity level down. It'll make it feel much more comfortable. And once we get the atmosphere cooled down, the showers will start to fade away as well. So that's what we're hoping is going to happen as we get – if it's got to rain – and it has to today, I promise you. Let's do it now and get it over with before the big show starts tonight. That's what we're hoping for. Thank you, guys. And we'll check back in with you in just a few minutes, and we'll continue to talk to you about what's taking place up there in Woodland, Alabama, as we get ready for Vern Fest. So what I'm going to try to do, I see that Dana has joined us, so let me go over here and see if we can switch to him right quick. We're doing all this live and in living color. Let's see if this will work. And I see him. Do you see me?
You got me. Yeah, you got me. Can you hear me?
I got you. Yes, absolutely. I
All right,
got
good
you
deal.
loud and clear.
Good deal.
How are you this afternoon, sir?
I'm good. Again, like we said yesterday, this is my last weekend really to hibernate because we got football coming up. I got camps the next couple of weeks, and we got legit games starting 3 weeks from now. So yeah, we're going to hit the ground running here. This is my last weekend until Christmas to really hang out and veg out and relax. But glad to be able to pitch in and glad to be able to help you guys get set as well too.
Well, we've got a pretty good shower going on up there in Woodland right now. You can see from Jamie's live camera, you can see some pretty heavy rainfall occurring there in Woodland. Well, I've been tracking this one ever since it formed down there in southeast Clay County, and it has moved right across Wedowee. Now it's sitting right there on top of Woodland. Your take on this storm?
Yeah, haven't seen lightning in the last few minutes, but it is, like you said, it's still intensifying. Looks like it's right over Woodland right now. I'm watching one. I think you got eyes on it too. The one down near Daviston in northeastern Tallapoosa County. And there's another small one just south of Wadley on the looks like near Abanda down the Chambers Randolph line. So a couple more maybe coming in the next 30 minutes or so there. But yeah, that's the heaviest one on the board. My source isn't showing lightning, but I see you got a couple of strokes on yours. So, yeah, definitely, definitely hit or miss here.
That could be a utility light that came on a power pole somewhere.
I got you. I got you.
That's the way
Yeah.
this one particularly works. It picks up light from the satellite, and that's how it determines whether it's lightning or not. So it does give you some false positives from time to time. But yeah, we can see there on the live camera though, it is just literally pouring in Woodland right now. And here's what I hope is going to happen here. I hope that this rain will continue to cool the atmosphere as we go throughout the afternoon, and we may see another round or two of this type of weather. But if we keep getting these showers in the same place, give me your thoughts on that. Can we cool the atmosphere and maybe get this stuff out of here by 6, 7 o'clock this evening?
Yeah, I'm hoping we get it worked over where it's doing that because it really started it started pouring in my neck of the woods down here in Auburn about 2 or 3 hours ago. So I think the axis of it is moving up toward the north, and now it looks like it. The main show is Chambers, North Tallapoosa, Randolph County now, of course. You can see that with the band right there. But hopefully we can get this moved off to the north and east here, like you said, by this evening and get this going without a hitch here.
Well, the weather discussion this morning talked about the fact that we had an outflow boundary stretched across I-20, and then that southerly flow moving up over that boundary, and that's probably where the bulk of the storms would form and then slowly lift to the north but back build at the same time. And I think they pegged it. That's exactly what we're seeing happen right now.
Right, exactly. Hopefully you don't get that training that you talk about. That's what happened in Kentucky, unfortunately. That's what the disaster was over there. You had the storms developing and just moving like trains on a track. Don't think we're going to have anything that extreme or out of hand, but we could see that. But like you said, hopefully we get enough juice zapped out of these the atmosphere of these storms here where we don't have very many. And it looks like that storm, I'm looking right now at my source, looks like that storm in northeastern Tallapoosa and the one just south of Wadley is dying down a little bit. So maybe we're seeing that. Hopefully we're getting that where the atmosphere is starting to get worked over some.
Well, it's pouring in Woodland, Alabama. I mean, that actually, I would like for you, Jamie, to send maybe that up to northeast Georgia, and I'll send you the sunshine I have up here right now because I need it bad. But yeah, it's coming a good one up there in Woodland this afternoon. But again, it's going to move out almost as quick as it moved in. It just doesn't look like it's going to hang around very long. And yeah, looking at the radar, let me take you back over to the radar. You can see what I'm talking about there. Showing a hail marker there on that one. Maybe some small hail in that one, Dana?
Which one? The one over Woodland?
Yeah, right over Woodland.
Yeah, let me take a look at some different things here. I've got my my nerd tools out as well, taking a look at what's going on here.
We love the nerd tools. It's only a 20. Mine says only a 20% chance. So.
Yeah, it's not jumping out at me. The ones over there was one. Let's see, the one over there in Meriwether and Coweta is kind of jumping off the board. The one near Grantville.
Yeah.
over there. And I tell you what, hopefully you guys are going to watch Vern Fest, but if your travels take you to Atlanta, they had some pretty bad flooding last night, overnight in the early morning hours, and they're seeing it in the same places over there as well. So I would take heed over there, and there's some way stronger storms over there than there is this one over in Randolph now.
Look at South Atlanta. I mean, College Park. I mean, they are absolutely getting tore up there right now. East Point. Downtown Atlanta. That's some big stuff taking place right there. Back over toward Lithia Springs.
And you and me, we know how it is in dry weather up there. So ain't no telling how it is. Telling how it is now with the storms pouring like that.
The traffic is a nightmare in Atlanta on a beautiful sunny day, much less something like this. And it used to be a time back in the day when you knew what time to stay away from Atlanta, and now it's 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's just
pretty much.
No,
and you got a Braves game up there tonight too, so that's going to create some havoc, I think.
It sure will.
Hey, we got looks like we got a warning polygon. It's Lawrence and Morgan County in North Alabama. That's closer to where the front is. It's closer to where a lot of the forcing is. That's way up north. That's up Hartselle way up toward the Moulton area in Alabama. So that's a good 100 miles or so northwest of Woodland and Wedowee right now.
Yep, up in northwest.
There it is.
Coleman. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's going to be That's going to be the first severe thunderstorm warning we've seen in Alabama today, right?
I think so. Yep. And these in the summertime, we call them pulse. It's like a heartbeat because there's not really much wind aloft, and it's kind of like an engine, it's kind of like a car engine. It's the exhaust and the intake's in the same spot, so it's only going to last for a few minutes, and then it chokes on itself and it dies out. So these storms don't last but maybe 20, 30 minutes tops, and then you're done with them. So that's a blessing in the summer. We got a ton of energy, but they kind of choke on themselves and don't really last very long. Hopefully we get that same memo for the rest of the night too.
Well, it's still coming a good one in Woodland. You'll see the band, the crew members there covering up the drums.
Oh yeah, got some lightning too. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing some lightning bolts now, several of them. So
So you guys need to take cover for a little bit and let this thing pass, and it will. It's not going to hang around the rest of the afternoon. It's moving on off to the northeast pretty rapidly this afternoon, about 15, 20 miles per hour. The core of it's just sitting right there on top of Woodland as we speak. But it's going to be headed back up toward the Graham area and should go back to light rain right there at the football stadium within about 15 or 20 minutes or so. I think the weather conditions will certainly start to improve there. Well, Dana, you're going to hang with us this afternoon and do a few more breaks with us?
Absolutely, yeah. I have the apparel that we got when I met up in Randolph County, so we're rocking the Dr. Don's polo. So love to hang on and join you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Jamie a shirt because he has become our roving reporter. He has done a fantastic job so far this afternoon. Jamie, let me see if we can get his audio back in here. All right, can you hear me okay, bud?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Are you soaked to the bone?
No, sir. We got this big stage right here, and just get in the right place. The wind ain't blowing much. It ain't blowing in much at all. So, hey, I'm dry as I can be.
So
it's kind of refreshing.
I'm assuming these guys have been through this it looks like they know what they're doing. They've obviously have had to do this probably more times than you can count throughout their 30-some-odd year career, and I know they do a lot of outdoor concerts, so they know what's up. I know they don't like to see the rain, but looks like they're pretty well prepared to cover the equipment up.
Yes, sir. Everything looks covered. It's like a well-oiled machine. Everything, they know exactly what to do. Everybody's got their own job, and it's done.
Well, that's fantastic.
Once this pushes on through, I think they'll come out and they'll start warming up. You'll be able to hear the music. Hey, you'll be over at Bees, and you'll be able to hear the music.
You probably hear it with Dowie once they really get things crunk up this evening.
Exactly. So
here's the bad piece. Here's the bad piece to all this. Once they start, we have to stop because Facebook will shut us down.
Yep.
Even though I know Little Texas would not care one bit if we cared just a little bit of it, because we're promoting them. But with copyright laws the way they are, that won't work. So if any of you are thinking about staying at home tonight because there's a T90 threat of rain, and you're thinking maybe that you can catch a glimpse of the show on Dr. Don's weather, it's not going to happen. We can't. They'll shut us off in a heartbeat. And so I encourage you, don't let this keep you from going to the show. If we get a serious situation such as a lightning storm, all you're going to have to do is go sit in your automobile till it passes. And like Dana said just a few moments ago, these storms are only lasting 15, 20, 30 minutes each. And then we'll go right back to having a good time at the Burn Fest this evening. So don't let the rain deter you from coming out and having a good time in Woodland, Alabama. All right, guys, we'll come back. Let's see, what time is it? It is 3:02 Central. We'll meet back here in about an hour, if that's okay with both of you. And, well, let's see, wait a minute. You've got the head coach lined up at 3:30. Is that a hard 3:30?
Yes.
Or?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
So
We'll come back. We'll come back at 3:30. We'll do another broadcast because we've got the new head football coach at Woodland. The Bobcats will be on with us at 3:30, and we'll see everybody back in here at that time. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll see you back in here then.
Thanks, guys.